Welcome back to the AI animation. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more funny and entertaining stories every week. It all began one Sunday afternoon when Martha, a sweet grandmother with nerves of steel, walked into the local grocery store to buy flour, eggs, and maybe a few cookies. Simple plan. What she didn't expect was to become the star of the most chaotic grocery trip ever. The trouble started in the fruit aisle. Martha reached for the last banana bunch at the exact same time as a middle-aged man with a mustache so dramatic it looked like it had its own zip code. They locked eyes, both gripping the bananas like it was the championship prize in a wrestling match. Martha whispered, "Let go, mustache man." He whispered back, "Not a chance." They tugged, twisted, and finally the bananas snapped in half. He got 3, she got 2. Martha glared at him and muttered, "You'll regret this." He smirked like a cartoon villain and strutted away. But the chaos didn't stop there. Next, Martha tried to grab flour, only to find herself in a full-on cart traffic jam. 4 people had somehow wedged their shopping carts into a perfect square, blocking the aisle like a puzzle that couldn't be solved. Shoppers tried to wiggle, reverse, and squeeze through. One guy even suggested using his toddler as a spotter. The toddler refused. Eventually, Martha had to climb over a shelf like an action hero to escape. Then came the free sample station. It was supposed to be peaceful, just a nice lady handing out tiny cups of soup. But Martha accidentally bumped the table, sending mini cups flying like confetti. Soup splattered everywhere, on clothes, on carts, even on Mustache Man, who dramatically shouted, "She's attacking me!" Everyone stared. Martha calmly picked up a napkin and said, "It's called flavor, darling." Things escalated in the frozen foods section. Martha's cartwheel jammed, and in her attempt to yank it free, she somehow launched a frozen pizza across the aisle. The pizza slid perfectly under a shelf like a hockey puck. A kid cheered, "Goal!" and the entire aisle erupted in applause. Martha bowed because why not? Finally, checkout time. You'd think the chaos would end, but no. Martha lined up behind Mustache Man. He smugly piled his groceries on the conveyor belt, and wouldn't you know, it was exactly 66 He gasped like it was a horror movie. Martha leaned forward and said, "That's the price of karma, sweetheart." The cashier snorted so hard she almost dropped the receipt. When Martha finally left the store, she had only half her list, soup on her sweater and 0 bananas, but she had won the hearts of every shopper who witnessed the madness. People clapped as she walked out the doors like a champion. Even Mustache Man gave a reluctant nod of respect. And from that day forward, the locals never called it Grocery Mart again. They called it Martha's Arena. Thanks for watching the AI animation. If Martha's epic shopping trip made you laugh, hit like, drop your funniest grocery store story in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more hilarious stories every